Reggie Wright Jr. and Bomb1st are now deleting videos that expose the fact that they've been lying. Oh yeah, I got the proof. Let's get into some of this straight game.
Yeah. Blackjack. Life is like a game of cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. Correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY Richardson, platinum artist, platinum songwriter, Straight Game TV. I thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, and most importantly, like I always say, if you want to be one of the first people notified when I drop some of this straight game, do me a favor and hit that bell notification right below this video. I'm going to get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, he's been exposed. Who? Reggie Wright Jr. He's been exposed. You said, well, why do I say that? The other day, I made a video in regards to the J-Lo thing and the information that Reggie was trying to put out, basically lying and clout chasing about a J-Lo video, a sex tape, right? But check this out. I want you to see this. This is what I want you to show. I want to show you the total manipulation and the total knowledge beforehand of what the truth was, but would still come to you and tell you a lie, even though he already knew the truth. Read this. You see that? So Reggie Wright knew that Suge Knight had settled with J-Lo, had admitted through his attorney that Suge Knight was not in possession of any type of sex tape or any type of adult videotape of her, right? Reggie already knew this. But he still perpetuated and alluded to somehow, some way, that he had it even in the video that he did the other day. This video right here. Listen. How deceptive can one individual be? How disingenuous can one individual be? And then the question that you have to ask yourself overall is why? It's for clout. Let me use Jennifer Lopez's name because she's a somebody. She has discernible talents that we all know, have seen and heard. And I, Reggie Wright Jr., have none. Let me ride this train right here. I got something else for you. You know, people have been asking me when I made the other video, they asked me, say, well, DELRAY, you said that he had been erasing videos. Well, what do you mean by that? Oh, here it is right here. You see this video right here? Reggie Wright dishes on LT Hutton, Snoop Dogg, Yaasmyn Fula, and Vlad. Right? He took it down. Bomb1st, Reggie Wright Jr., they took the video down. It's no longer on their page, on their YouTube channel. You say, why? Read it. Listen, from 37:43 until 38:29, you will hear Reggie Wright Jr. on 4/17/2020. See, this is the reason why I use this. I use the screenshot and not the audio. Say 3 times in a prison interview to John on Bomb1st that Yaasmyn was fired in June or July 1996, but in his fake apology video made on 5/5/2022, Reggie lied and said he never said that Yaasmyn Fula was fired. You know why he erased this video right here? Because this video was the proof that he lied. This the guy you call an OG. Right? You got grown folks who subscribe to your channel, listening to you, having and showing respect as just a listening, entertainment, from an entertainment perspective, if you will, right? And about, stories about death row back in the day, so on and so forth. And he's lying. Where did they do this at, y'all? Where did this information, where did we go wrong where if you played a part in something, right, that you would have to lie on Yaasmyn Fula? This woman is 70 some odd years old. 2Pac's godmother. From all I've never met her, from all intents and purposes, from what I understand, she's a great woman. Former Panther. You understand what I'm saying? She lost her son, Yaki Gaddafi, who was 2Pac's god brother. Right? What would possess a person to lie about her? Saying that 2Pac fired her, right? And the reason why he did that, was because Yaasmyn was the person, for the people who don't know, she was the person who sent the letter, the fax, actually firing Reggie Wright Jr. on August 27th, 1996. You get it? That vindictiveness, that pettiness, that bitterness, right? That could possess one's soul, right? So much so that they would tell lies on you, right? But guess what? When he mentioned my name out of the blue, I never said anything about him or none of that. So please don't get it twisted as if I'm going at Reggie. No, I was minding my business until he mentioned my name, right? So now, what he forced me to do was to expose him. Because once again, if your whole platform is based on attacking people, right? People who have talent, people who've done things, people who've been stand up in their community, trying to be a positive example, right? When you yourself have not been that, Reggie Wright Jr., former police officer, convicted felon, right? Now you've been proven to be a liar. Do you understand what I'm saying? They say when you live in the glass house, man, you shouldn't throw no stones. If I know that I got all of this going on and I know I've made a few mistakes in my life, the last thing I'm going to do is get on the internet and talk about other people. Right? But he chose his lane. Right? Okay, now, so this video right here is the video that proved that he lied on Yaasmyn and they erased it. So much for Bomb1st. Right? Looks to me like they bombing and it ain't really Bomb1st. Right? Because now you are now forced to explain to your viewers why you erased this video. I'm going to tell you what they're going to tell you. Oh, we getting rid of all of the old phone interviews. And so now we're going, because we're doing everything back on, camera, on camera interviews. That's going to be the excuse. I'm going to tell you what they're going to say before they even say it. Right? But you see this video right here. Look. Reggie Wright dishes on LT Hutton, Snoop Dogg, Yaasmyn Fula, and Vlad. Right? He's always using people's names who are talented, who have done things, who have made moves, right? And in some ways it could be helpful. but not this video right here. Hey, if you watching this video and you next to Snoop or you know somewhere in the vicinity, tell him that Reggie Wright has just deleted a video with his name in the title, based on the fact that Reggie Wright had lied on Yaasmyn Fula. And now they're ashamed to let people hear what it is that they've been lying on people about. Yeah. So when you deal with the big picture about what this is about, right? The other day, Reggie made an accusation in regards to grown men who are clean shaven, alluding to the fact that somehow, some way, that they must be gay. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make it up. And not only did he allude to men who are clean shaven, but he alluded to me. Why? Because I've been exposing him. So now, let me jump down to the elementary school level of name calling, because y'all have been believing my lies all this long. You know, yeah, Reggie be going in. You know, Reggie be going in on him. Tell it, Reggie. Talk it, OG. Really? I ain't think OGs do that. Right? OGs don't do that. The OG of what? Lying? Being defamatory? Talking about people you don't know? Never really met? Never been in their presence? Misleading people? Oh, he's the OG of that. Okay. Got to be the OG of something. You see what I'm saying? And so for me, I don't want to make it personal, because it's not personal with me. It's personal with him, but it's not personal with me. But I wanted to bring you this because, once again, for the people that have been listening to Reggie Wright Jr., they're now deleting videos. This is one of the videos that they deleted based on the fact that Reggie Wright was exposed for lying about Yaasmyn Fula. Yes. And so for all of the people who, you know, they asking, well, what videos did he delete? And well, what happened? You know, because, you know, you need to show them five forms of ID and 5 forms of proof before they begin to believe something, because they've been lied to for so long. It's like the woman, you know, who been believing in her man, you know what I mean? And she comes to find out that he been lying to her. You know, it's hard to believe. But then once you've been shown, you can't say that you don't know. So now that you've been shown, right? You know. Reggie Wright Jr. is a liar, a manipulator, and he can't be believed. And his credibility has gone from 100 to actually below 0. Your boy DELRAY, straight gang.